Topic 8 is motion and value theorems. We're actually going to look at a couple with this one example. So a ball has a velocity of v of t is equal to negative 32t plus 40, where t is in seconds and the velocity is in feet per second. Always kind of be good to know your units right here. In fact, this one's in seconds and that's in feet per second. The ball hits the ground after 3 seconds. The first question asked is, what is the height of the ball after 2 seconds? Well, first I need to do is do the antiderivative, because height is going to give me the antiderivative velocity. That's basically my position function. The antiderivative is negative 16t squared plus 40t plus c. Well, if the ball hits the ground after 3 seconds, that means the height equals 0 when t equals 3. So plugging in, I can use this to figure out what c is. If you solve for c here, you're going to find that c equals 24. Now I got my height equation. So if I want to know the height of 2 seconds, it's a simple plug-in, and I get 40 feet. Now, for the second part, is the average speed. Now, there's a key word here is speed. Speed is the absolute value of velocity. Average, I want to take the average of this function. So the average is when we do the integral. It's the integral going from 0 to 3, gives me the total area of the curve. Then I got to divide by its width, which is 1/3. And you just have to punch this into your calculator and use this idea. This is the easiest way to find average speed. You take the average of the absolute value of the velocity, and that will do it. When you calculate it out, you end up getting 74/3. And you can use decimal answers fine. Now the units are going to be the same as what the speed would be. The units are feet per second. So it's a little bit different. If I did the integral just directly, if I do the integral without the 1/3 here, what I'm going to get is 74. This is the total distance traveled in feet. So know the difference. If I take the absolute value of the velocity and I take the area under its curve, I'm going to get the total distance traveled. If I take away the absolute value, I'll get the change in position. So you can look at different kinds of things. You've got to be comfortable with each one of those.